Jake from NorCal here at my place in NorCal. I gotta check and see if the volume's good, like always. Try that out and see if the volume's good, like always. Sounds to be alright. Sounds to be alright. Hey, Snowcat, what's up? Sounds to be alright. What's up, Snowcat? Let me mute. Snowcat. That. Oh man, it's been a day. Had to go to Napa, get my car licensed and all that stuff taken care of, and it's been fun. Living Legends was awesome. Hope you got video. Please share it. I would like to see some. Stephen Evers. I've heard a lot of good things about it already. Definitely a really cool group who puts it on CPX. They do a really great job with their events. Chris Koga says, got to study for finals, but really got to watch this stream. I'll try to keep it short-ish. So how are things, Chris? 8 people watching. Cool. Awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you haven't watched before, welcome if you have, which I'm assuming pretty much all y'all have watched this. Devon Soares, what's happening? What's going on? Stephen Evers, forgot your cameraman at home, so no video. Understand Tubba Rock. Understand leaving your stuff at home. I've done that a few times, and it sucks when it happens, but nothing you can do about it now. Just go back and play next year. That's something you can do about it. So who's playing paintball this weekend? I got to play this past weekend, Paintball Jungle. They had their 19th Rumble in the Jungle. They do that like every 4 months. It's either 3 or 4. I think 4 months. I think they do theirs every 4 months. But it could be 3. They might do it 4 times a year, so every 3 months, or 3 times a year, so every 4 months. Not really sure. I can't remember. Anyway, there were a couple hundred people there. I'd say probably about 220, something like that. Chris Koka's got to practice this weekend. Tubber Rock says, I'm excited for North versus South. You going? I am not. I'm going to Lockdown Scenarios game. That's not the deal, but the Lockdown Scenarios. They've got an event the same weekend, unfortunately, but it's at Nicholas, which I'm a big fan of shooters all season paintball in Nicholas, California, and that's where I will be. So, yeah, that's where I'll be. So I got, I'm about 50 people, 40 or 50 people, something like that. Yeah, it sucks it's the same date, Tubba. I really don't like that it is, but that's what happens. So, yeah. So, and I'd already committed to the Lockdown Scenario game, and I like the guys there. They're really a bunch of good guys, and so I'm gonna go to Lockdown Scenario game. Plus, I'm getting a new jersey from them. I'm gonna have my first real paintball jersey. I mean, I've got like jerseys, like generic jerseys, like a Planet Eclipse jersey or an Empire jersey or something like that. But this is going to be an actual jersey, name on it, number, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be pretty freaking sweet. I'm actually quite excited for it. Anyway, I'm just picking off the little scratches. I got tons of scratches all weekend from loading paintball boxes. Paintball Jungle again had Rumble and Jungle, and we delivered like 400 cases of paint. So yeah, it was crazy. I gotta edit this post real fast so people can actually see. No. There, and now they might be able to click on this and join. Because I think, does it take us? Did I do it right? Oh, I did it correctly. I'm awesome. So, yeah, where was I? What was I talking about? I get distracted a lot. I think I have, oh, delicious. Why am I watching myself? Oh, wait, that's my phone. I'm doing a live stream. That's right. So, who played paintball this past weekend? We all know somebody went to Living Legends, didn't pay for my way to go. I hope you had a great time, because, like I said, CPX, they do a fantastic job with their events. They do them all over the country. They're doing one in Hawaii, which I'm really, really wanting to go. That's in September. But probably not going to be able to. So it is what it is. I hate that saying. I absolutely hate that saying. It is what it is. Because, of course, it is what it is. Unless it's not, then it's not. You see? Where? There we go. Okay. So, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, except I did. Who noticed the thumbnail on the? Did anybody notice the thumbnail photo on the video? The video. The video. Okay, now I can see what people are typing. Chris Coca says, "Wait, how long have you been playing? And what company are the jerseys from?" I've been playing 1996. This is Tupper Rock. I have pretty much officially switched back, even though I love the Dye i5. They're fantastic. I wore at Paintball Jungle. I wore my i5s, and they did a fantastic job like always. But I also got these. These are essentially brand new. I picked these up, and they were awesome with the soft ears. The tabs have not even been pushed out of the soft ears, except when I went to put them on my head and did this and that. Oh, it still smells like paintballs. That's awesome. I did not realize that this part of the soft ear was on this side of the buckle. So whoever had them had put the buckle on the outside of the ear. So when I went to stretch it, went pop, and it pulled and broke the soft ear. So now I'm going to have to get new soft ears, which is not a big deal. It's just something else I have to buy. But I absolutely love Pro Flexes. These are the best looking goggles in the history of paintball. This is what a paintball goggle is supposed to look like. I also took these out. They're awesome. They're flexible. They're pro. They're flexes. And I still show off the beard. Exactly, Chris Coca. So, I just wish that I had paid attention, because now I've got a broken soft ear. Ooh, I need to clean these up. Even though they're brand new, I played with them pretty much all day. These I've not worn in a long time. I'm a simple man. I see flexes in the thumbnail, I click. Exactly, Avalanche 1220. Me too. But yeah, the little foam piece that stops it from making the ears actually touch your ears. They fell off years ago, so I've not worn those in a long time to actually play in. I could play in these though. Well, actually I couldn't. Now I'm going to get stuff all over my face, I bet. Not too much. But yeah, these are super old. See how the foam's all coming apart. So these you can't wear because these lenses are about 25 years old. Well, probably about 20. But it has a little snap, or not a snap, but just a clasp. It just latches like that. So and there's a little hook, there's a latch, and you just do that. Holds on pretty good. But yeah, these are old Vince goggles. They look like I'm one of those dragons, you know. You go, that'd be an awesome paintball set of goggles right there. So, never seen the yellow ones before. Yeah, those are Vince. These are really old. These were pretty popular back in the 90s. They have unbelievable breathability. Even though doesn't look like it, these things really breathe well. And this is all soft foam, like styrofoamy. Kind of like the soft ears on the Pro Flexes. But those are some old Vince goggles, and they're referee goggles because they're yellow. Let's see. Why is that mask older than me? Because it was born before you were. Vince Predators, yes. I'm not sure if those are Predators. I think they are. I know that the Predators, they also had the deal where it always comes down, the big foam, almost like a catcher's chin protector or a throat protector. And we've got some of those, but I'm not sure. Vents would be like Chevrolet or Ford. So I don't know what model, like Avalanche or Equinox or Explorer, that is. It might have just been the one. I'm not all knowed up on my Vince goggle vernacular, but I think they are predator. I know they're vents, but I'm not sure if they're predators or if there was another name for like the ref goggles, or if they were all just Vince predators. So, who else played this past weekend? I was going to go to Midway on Sunday, and my back was just killing me from Saturday. Had a great time, I was only able to play about half a day. Left at the lunchtime break, and yeah, it's a really good time. I shot 1,000 paintballs or so. A little bit over half a case, I'd say, probably about 1,100 with a pump. So that's putting some paint out there. What it do, Mad Entertainment? What it do? But hey, Jason McCoy, long time no see. Well, I think you were there. You were on here last week, weren't you? Or the week before. Shout out to baby Camilla and Crystal. Shout out to baby Camilla and Crystal from Jake from NorCal and through Mad Entertainment. But yeah, it was an intense day at Paintball Jungle. There was a lot of paint in the air. Yeah, it was very, very fun. Yes, I was, says Jason McCoy. He was here last week. I was 97.283.5% that you were here last week. Who's playing paintball this next weekend? Or who wants to talk about something paintball related? I'm going to just sit way back here so you can. It's going to look really weird. I'm just going to lean back. Did you get content at Jungle? No, I did not. All of my GoPro mounts, or not mounts, but the protective cases for them, they're all broken. So I need to contact GoPro. They've been broken for a while. I just have not had time to contact them and say, hey, what's up with this? Because the clasps, they've all broken. Bunkerfest making a comeback? No, I don't know. Now, explain what you mean by that. Like all the paint in the air and people bunkering each other? Or what's a good paintball field insurance company? Oh, geez, I don't know. I know that Casio is a big one, but I don't think they allow first strike rounds and stuff like that. What am I shooting with nowadays? Mad Entertainment, I am shooting my CS2, or CS2. I'm not shooting a CS2. I'm shooting my CCM S6, and that's about it. Oh, okay, the tournament Bunkerfest. Okay, I figured that's what you were talking about, but, you know, some people just are like, hey, if you bunker a lot of people, so. Take a look at PBLI, the OG tournament. That's pretty cool. I'm not a huge tournament knowledge holder, so yeah. I think it's cool. I like all the old school stuff, the mechanical tournaments, and then limiting electronic markers like 5.5 balls per second. I think it makes it a lot more skill involved, as opposed, or either say mechanical and cap it at 5.5 seconds for electronic, or just say pure semi, uncapped, because walking the fingers, walking the trigger is so much of a skill. It really is. If everybody can just go pop, 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 and they're just doing this, that takes a lot of skill out of it. Because, I mean, you're walking a trigger, you really try to walk a trigger, holding a marker into you, walk a trigger and fill a pod. If you can do that, why take that skill away and give it to somebody else who can't and just go pop, 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 and you can shoot and fill pods all day long, or fill your hopper all day long. But if you have to walk a trigger to maintain that velocity or to maintain that rate of fire, I mean, what it'll turn into is going and then go pop, 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 which is fine with me. But to where you're going pop, 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 it's silly. Silly, silly, silly. But that's me. I'd play it. I'd still play it. No, not a problem with that. But I just much prefer just full, straight up semi Because if you're doing it to where you're ramping, you might as well just go and just do full auto, my opinion. What are your thoughts, though? Tell me your thoughts on ramping and 3-round burst and full auto, especially like on rec play. I can't stand ramping, 3-round burst, and full auto on rec play. And if I had a field and I caught somebody doing that, I wouldn't make sure they knew, but I would tell them one time, you're ever caught again, you're kicked out. And I would hold them to that. That's me. Because you got rental players, they get shot 3, 7, 12, 36 times. They're not going to want to play much longer. So Mad Entertainment wants an Axe 2.0, but should I save for something else? What is your ultimate goal in paintball? Do you want to play like World Cup, or do you want to just play? And I'm not saying like tournaments World Cup. I mean, just do you want to go to World Cup and play NXL type tournaments? You just want to play? Axe 2.0 will be fine for you probably for the rest of your life. If I went from my S6, which is a pump gun, if I went back to an Axe, I'd be shooting a lot faster. But I played with an Axe for a couple of years. I played with a CS2. I played with Bob Long Victus. I've had some high-end markers. And the Axe is not as good as them. But it's not like I'm going out there going, man, I can't play against these guys. I only have an Axe. So that's my opinion. I think the Axe, you can play with it for 20 years. Jason McCoy. I'm going to look over here. I can make it look like I have another camera and just forgot to switch it. I'm a big fan of uncapped semi, all on the player to get the balls per second. Exactly. Feel you, man. Okay. Chris Koga says, if you're playing against rec players, ramping is unnecessary. I don't have an issue with it in tournament paintball, but people that ramp against rental players disgust me. Chris Koga, that's why you're a mod, because you're right. Tilda Rock says, I always play with my CCM on the rec field, but when someone bonus balls me, I'll pull out the G6R to return the favor. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Just make sure that you know that that person bonus balled you and you know who it is, so you're not going, man, that kid with the red shirt got me. And then it's like, oh, that kid with the red shirt, he just gave that person his red shirt to wear, and I just unloaded a hopper on his 12-year-old sister. That would not be good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, everyone's like, bonus ball, it happens, no big deal. Yeah, do that in a tournament, but rec play, it's not freaking tournament play. That's why, one reason, I don't run, really, during rec play. Because I'm old, my back, I got 2 compressed vertebrae, I got bad lungs, I'm not going to run. Mad Entertainment, is there something similar to cost to a 2.0 that would be a better buy? I don't know about a better buy, but the Ether 2 from Planet Eclipse. Those 2 markers, you'll be able to play with those things for years. I like some of the aspects of the Ether 2. It's stretched out, which I like, but it's a polymer instead of a metal, like the Axe is a metal. I like that. It feels a little more less toyish. Not that the Ether 2 feels really bad, and it's grown on me a lot. With the Ether 2, it's $400. Axe 2.0 is $425. I'm rounding up by a nickel on each of those, which is actually $399.95 and $424.95, and that just took longer to explain. So anyway, the Ether 2, it comes with better stuff, or more stuff. The Axe comes in a cardboard box with like just foam cut out for it, and that's what you keep your marker in, or you buy a marker case. The Ether 2 comes with a marker case that's really nice. If it was going to sell just by itself, probably $35. I'd say $25 to $35. So that's an extra bonus right there. Both of them come with a nice barrel sleeve. The Ether 2 comes with like a print graphic barrel sleeve that's a little bit longer, but it's a Planet Eclipse barrel sleeve. It's really nice. They make good barrel sleeves. Empire one, the Empire Axe comes with an Empire barrel sleeve. It's like double stitched on the end. It's got thicker material, so it's going to last quite a while. Excuse me. So those are about the same. Most people would say the Planet Eclipse barrel sleeve is better because it's got the graphics on it. Pretty sure the Empire one is just a black one with an Empire logo and says Empire in white. The Axe, you get your parts kit, which has the screws, the ball detents, 2 Allen keys, the only 2 that you really need. A little thing of lube, which I'm not a big fan of the lube that they send with it. I think they did switch it to a white dowel instead of like just a clearish silicone-ish grease. It's just like, I don't like it. You get an actual tube, full-size tube of Planet Eclipse grease with the Ether 2. You get with the Ether 2 a full Allen key set, which, I mean, it's not like a really good Allen key set, but it's nice to have an entire Allen key set. So that if you're working on your stuff and then your buddy's always like, "Hey, let me see your Allen keys," give him one, let him use the other ones until he finds out that none of those work for him. So, what's up, Matt D? Let's see what else. And then you get a complete rebuild kit, O-rings, screws, and stuff like that for the Ether 2. So the Ether 2, if you took the marker away, say you took $25 off the price, it'd be $375 to $425. You can't go wrong either way. So hope that answered your question. Chris Coker said, consider the Ether 2, compare them, and make a decision between two. Yeah, go to a local store if you can. Hold them both. Hold them both. Switch hands. Hold them both. Do this and all this kind of stuff. You probably won't be able to air them up. We don't allow new markers to be aired up until they're sold, because then they're not new markers anymore. And we're not going to sell somebody a marker that has 10,000 shots on it. So, Jason McCoy says, Sonic iced tea. Actually, it's water. It's just water. But I got this yesterday, and I had to go to Napa, and I went to get a burger at this place and got a to-go water, and it's one of those plastic cups. It's those clear plastic cups that always sweats and everything, so I just poured it into here. So the ice is gone, but it's water. Mad Entertainment. I love Sonic's tea. I do too. The ice, like you said, the ice though, the ice is the bomb. It's the best ice ever. I've never done it, but they sell it by the bag, and it's like a huge bag, and I'm like, oh, it's $2.89, I should do that. But I'm always like going to be away from my house and refrigerator and freezer for, this is a Sonic cup. See? Chris says, without a Sonic cup, oh, okay, I see what you mean. Is it even really Jake? Exactly. It could be a Chick-fil-A cup. That I still have the original Chick-fil-A cup. So, I love Chick-fil-A's tea, and their ice is really, really good. It's just not quite Sonic ice. Jason McCoy just got a Sonic here in town. And where is that town? I forget. Remind me. Looks like there's a divot taken out of my beard. I was kind of leaning on it earlier. For these two, we've done that, and that. Gillette, Wyoming. Okay. Yeah. I got a buddy of mine who just moved to Wyoming. Where did he move to? It's in the northwest quadrant. I don't know. Don't think anybody got a weed whacker after it, Chris. I don't think so. He is the community editor at a newspaper up there. He just took the job about 3 weeks ago. So not very long ago. In fact, I will check out and see where Powell, I think that Powell, Wyoming, not Powell, like Powell, but Powell, Powell. I'm pretty sure. Do you know where Powell is? Yes, the Powell Tribune. Let's see, Powell, Wyoming. That's just like in a really desolate area called Wyoming. Let's zoom out. Yes, Powell is almost touching Montana. You've been through there, wow. It's up by Cody. And then Gillette is like in the southeast corner, isn't it? Let me see. No, that's Cheyenne. And Casper. This has got to be probably the most interesting live feed I've done in a while. Because Rollins, we almost moved to Rollins. Oh, you're in the Northeast? Okay, well, he's in the Northwest. So, oh, there it is. There's Gillette. By Moorcroft, between Moorcroft and Buffalo, Wyoming. If you're looking for any of those two, looking to get to Gillette, Wyoming, just go to Buffalo. Head a couple hours east. From another desolate area, Chris Coca says. You're not that desolate. Everywhere can be considered desolate. So what's the best? What's the name of the field in Gillette, Wyoming? Looking up Gillette, Wyoming paintball. Gillette Primetime Paintball. Is it really right in the middle of town? That's pretty sweet. It looks like, I mean, on the map it shows it's right there in the middle of town. It's got 2 5-star reviews. They're from 2015 and 2016 though, so I'm not sure if it's still around. But the website server Safari cannot find the server. That sucks. I was hoping that, is it still open? No, it's just a shop. Do you have a field anywhere near? This is Wyoming paintball. Golly, that sucks. Denver. Is that really the closest? Jiminy Christmas. How far is Denver? Like 9-10 hours away? You're going to be building one. Also, awesome. Not also. Old Soul. Hey, Jake. Better late than never. Yes, it is. 6 hours to Denver. That's not as bad as it looks. Just get on 25 and roll on down. But man, I don't see any paintball in Wyoming. Blitz paintball, it's closed. Dragon Man. Well, if you need any help, let us know. We can drop ship paint, supplies. Excuse me. We can do all kinds of stuff. We can definitely help you out. But wow. That sucks. There's several in the Colorado area. In Colorado. A couple in Denver, a couple in Colorado Springs, a couple in Boulder, it looks like. Wow. That really sucks that you don't have paintball in the entire state of Wyoming. Why? Wyoming. So who's up for watching the NXL Prague? Chris Cook says, playing Denver or Phoenix when possible. My team is really tight with Colorado Blitz, Denver Chaos, Scottsdale Elevation, and the Arizona Outlaws. Sweet. That's pretty cool. Phoenix is a nice area. Phoenix and Scottsdale. Denver's cool. I like Denver a lot. Because it's winter 10 months out of the year. Yeah, it is winter 10 months out of the year. But if you had an indoor facility that was maybe 40 degrees, people would be like, whoa, it's like a desert oasis here. Because it's really cold and windy in Wyoming. So is anybody going to be watching NXL Prague in what used to be called Czechoslovakia? It's now the Czech Republic, which is supposed to be one of the greatest cities in the world. But I've never been. I would like to go. Prague would be pretty cool. I'm sure I would enjoy Prague, as it's a cool city. There are things to do there. I like doing things a lot. So, where would you guys like to play paintball? If you could play paintball in one city, state, country, where would it be? Or a particular field, if you already know that answer. Or if you've already played on that particular field. Let me slide up, because I'm going to lean back. There we go. So, where would you guys like to play? Can we just talk about the fact that we had hail here today? Really? That's crazy. What's the temperature there? Capital Edge, says Chris. You've heard good things. It's a good field. I've only played there once. Well, excuse me. I played there twice, but once was like a partial day, and the second time was Ballista Ben's Game of Games, which was awesome. It was one ridiculously fun time. Who here has played in the Ballistic Ben's Game of Games? I have. Skirmish, EMR, Satcom, that's SC Village. I've actually played that one. That was 2016. Decay of Nations. Yes, not this past year, but the one before. Old Solo. So Skirmish, which I'd love to play there. EMR, which I'd love to play there. I've got a Blues Crew, which way before Blues Clues, but Blues Crew koozie. Put your soda can in there. That's pretty cool. EMR, that's in Pennsylvania, so is Skirmish. And then Satcom or SC Village in Corona, down by Los Angeles. Jason McCoy says, D-Day, I would like to play, but a field of any type would be good with me. I can understand that, living in Gillette. Chris Koch is playing Camp Pendleton in July. That's in San Diego. True story. It's in San Diego region area. It's a Marine camp, Marine base, but it's Camp Pendleton. And they've got a really cool field there, apparently. There we go. WCPPL. Oh, for the WCPPL, yes. You'll probably see Al, who works at NorCal Paintball. He's on Team Disruption, and he's the oldest guy in WCPPL. Good dude. Check him out. Let's see. Yeah, D-Day. I played D-Day the second year that it was in. Excuse me. It was in existence. Golly, it's been a long day. My brother and I went, and it's in Wyandotte, Oklahoma, in northwest or northeast Oklahoma, by Tulsa, between Tulsa and Fayetteville, Arkansas. Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Fayetteville, Arkansas. There were 317 people there, and we're like, this is amazing. And little did we know that about 3 years later, they had 5,000 people. So they average probably 2,000 people. That's a lot of paint going through the air, and that's like an entire week-long deal, not just a weekend. But yes, Old Soul, D-Day would be crazy. It was crazy when there were 300 people. It was ridiculous. So I would not mind at all going back to play D-Day. I've got some friends who have played like 4 times, and they said that every single time, which happens in June in Oklahoma, thunderstorms and tornadoes. So that's something you got to be cautious of. Thunderstorms and tornadoes. Not to mention people shooting paint at you by the buckets. Buckets of paint in the air all at the same time. So nobody's watching NXL Prog. I'm not either. Okay, I'm going to sit up. It's just my back's hurting. It's like, and then this thing's so loud, and then when I lean back, it's like a tiny little head all the way down here. Then I lean up, and it's like, whoa, I feel a little screen. So, yeah. What all did Brad talk about? Talked about Numex frames and Inception Design, $1,200 autocockers, all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Chris Coca says El Paso has a Nuketown field that's really fun. I kind of took a trip there with my team, and my parents still don't know. Black Friday Paintball is going to be watching NXL. Of course he will. What's going on, Junior? Former pro tournament player Junior Brown from several teams, but including Excessive, Sacramento Excessive, and now Modesto Excessive. Team owner, manager, coach, life coach, mentor, all that. But yeah, it's the only bad thing about the Prague deal is that it's like Brad said on his deal, like 2 o'clock in the morning, or it starts like at 11 o'clock and then it goes for 8, 9, 10 hours, and then so it's like you're gonna be watching at 3 o'clock in the morning. Isn't Sacramento excessive coming back in D3? Well, BlackFridayPaintball.com, you can answer that. You'll hear it straight from somebody who knows quite well. But yeah, I would love to go to Prague. Junior, have you ever been to Prague? He's from England, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. And he played all over the world. Old Soul says, the team to break up Dynasty stranglehold on pro paintball. Yes, that is true. They had some decent players back there, except for that Micah guy. He was not very good. It's Micah McLaughlin, who owns Davis Paintball in Davis, California. Good guy, good player. Still a good player. Still a really good player. That would be my vote for best pro rivalry. Dynasty and excessive? Or from what I've heard, like Naughty Dogs and everybody, because I've heard that everybody hated them. So, yeah, there are a bunch of good rivalries in paintball. Me and my brother, I like shooting him. So Black Friday says we have one D3, 3 D4, and 2 D5 teams. So that's 2, 3, 6 teams altogether. But you are correct then. They are making a comeback. And what D was it? D3, yes. 1 D3, 3 D4, and 2 D5. And obviously with the goal of, I'm assuming, moving up, like the Jeffersons and like Sacramento DMG moved up from Division 1 to Pro. That's probably the eventual goal if everything pans out. So, but yeah, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and streaming from Prague might be a little more than I'm ready to do as I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. So yeah. What kind of markers do y'all shoot, Junior? For your, say your D3 and, yeah, your D3 teams. What kind of equipment do you guys use? While he's hopefully answering that, let's talk about, has anybody had any experience with the new Shocker CVO? Chris Coca says, hope to see one of your D4 teams at Camp Pendleton in July for WCPPL. Filthy Fifth. Filthy Fifth. My dude, that drone crew, what's up? What's going on? Has anybody gotten any experience with the Shocker CVO? We've got one at our store in Rockland, Predator Paintball, and it feels really, really good. I like it's a little bit more stretched out. That drone crew recovering from surgery, still at the hospital. Man, that sucks. That really sucks, man. So Black Friday says mix of Vanquish and Eclipse CS and LVLs. So they're using a mixture of Planet Eclipse markers and Empire markers for the excessive guys, the D3 guys, and good markers. I love the Vanquish. I think it's got one of the best shots ever. A lot of people would say, oh, it's a piece of crap, it sucks, it's horrible, it's no good. I liked it. Or LVs, okay. Not the LVL. Or maybe the LVL, but as the loader, yeah. So CS1, CS2, CS1.5, CSRs, LV1s, LV1.1s, LVLRs, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. That drone crew, at least I have friends and family that come and see me. Exactly, man. I hear you there. Chris Coca says, held one at UPL Phoenix. Felt good. That's the extent of my knowledge. The Vanquish, yeah, I think it feels great. The shot is really, really good. People talk crap about them. I don't know what that came out like that for. People talk crap about them, and I'm like, it's really good. CVO? Oh, you held a CVO. Okay. So there we go. I went off on a tangent for no reason. But I really like the Vanquish. Yeah, you should come hang out at the shop like old times, man. We're there Tuesday through Friday, new date, Saturday from 8 to 8. and NorCal Paintball Store in Vacaville, California. Is that showing the right way? Yeah, I guess it is. It's not a reverse picture. We're open Tuesday through Friday, noon date, Saturday, 8 to 8. And we're there all the time. 5 days a week. And then Sarah's always there. She's like the queen of the place. And then in Rockland, our store there is Predator Paintball, 4800 Granite Drive, Rockland, California. Same hours, Tuesday through Friday, noon date, and Saturday from 8 until 8. And Ben has been known to be there until 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock, working on people's guns for them, with them there, or just hanging out sometimes. So, but yeah, we will do our best to help you guys out. Black Friday, thanks, Junior. Time for dinner. Yeah, I need to go get some dinner too pretty soon. Have a good night. You too. But yeah, that's Junior, Black Friday Paintball. Really good dude. Bring me some food. I don't have any food. Adios, Chris Coca. I'm sure you're saying that to Junior, not to me, because I didn't say I was leaving yet. I'll pay. Oh man, if only I could. I don't have, other than the hour-ish that I spend here, I'm working or trying to get some sleep. I need some sleep. But, let's see, what were we talking about? The Vanquishes. The Vanquish, very good shot. I don't understand why people feel the need to run other people's equipment down. I've got a CS1, or God, I keep saying CS. I've got a CCM S6. But if someone comes out with a Zodin KP3, ain't no rest for the wicked is correct. Someone comes out with a KP3 by Zodin. It's a $250 pump gun. It's not bad. It's not as good as a CCM. It's just not. But I'm not going to be like, oh, mine's so much better. Now, if they're asking, hey, what makes this different than this, and what makes this, I will tell them. I'll say, hey, this is a good marker. Your Zodin KP3 is a good marker for $250. It's a really good marker. There are a lot of things I like about it. It's just not as good as a CCM, S6, or T2, or 6.5, or J2, J12, all those. Yeah, so I've got both T2 and a KP3, and I'll run both, but more my T2. Yeah, the T2's lighter, it's smoother, it's a better marker. Or an ER2, says Chris Coca. But yeah, I don't see why people, though, they go out and they've been playing for 15, 20 years. Or 5 years or 3 months, and they go out and they buy a CS2. They buy the Spire 3 when it was $250, $260. And they got $2,000, $2,500 worth of equipment. And someone posts online or something, hey, rate my setup. And it's an Axe with a Halo 2 loader and a used 68 cubic inch tank, or a Gray Ghost Ninja instead of a Superlight. Like, oh, it's trash. No, it's not. It's a good marker. It's a good setup. Who knows what they want to do with it? Maybe they don't want to play tournament. Maybe they don't want to spend $2,500 to get the same amount of eliminations. Maybe they don't have the money to do that. Because I know that I get as many eliminations with my CCM than I did with my CS1, and I shoot a whole lot less paint. But that's just me. That's how I roll. But I just don't understand people trashing people's setup, and that just makes people go, well, God, I don't want to go back to that field if they're just going to talk crap about me and talk crap about what I have. That's not a good way to grow the sport. But hashtag grow the sport. Yeah, I mean, I'd much prefer people go, hey, cool, you like playing paintball. If they're like, hey, well, how's my setup? Be honest with them. But saying an Axe is trash is a lie, because an Axe is a good marker. All right, sounds good, Matt. Med's kicking in. Yeah, he tore up his ACL pretty bad, and he's had like 47 surgeries, it seems like. But yeah, be good. So yeah, I just don't like when people think that and they do it, in my opinion, to make other people. They make other people look bad because they think it makes them look better, and it just makes them look like a prick. Nothing less cool than treating someone poorly for having less money than you. Just makes you sound like a spoiled brat. Exactly. 25 surgeries. Holy crap. Old soul. The paint for my Piranha long barrel breaks the same as your paint. No, actually, that's not 100% true because that's a higher output pressure marker than mine, so I'm able probably to use a little bit better paint. But no, I understand exactly what you mean, and I agree with you 1,000% on that. Might not have the rate of fire, but you just put it in wherever. You got a Piranha long barrel, you're probably played with it a lot. Like my brother plays with the PMI2. It is a piece of junk that shoots about 235 to 240 feet per second. Mad Entertainment, my bad, phone died. Don't be letting your phone go bad whenever you're watching me. God, man, you need to think. Get it charged up, and then ignore all your calls. Don't do any business or anything. Just wait for this, and then after I'm done, go about doing your business, okay? Do not ever let that happen again. So my brother's gun shoots about 235, 240 feet per second. And he has played with it since 1990. It's almost 30 years. Wow. That is almost 30 freaking years. He bought it for $40 when he was 10 years old. Exactly, Chris Coca. That's your one warning, Mad Entertainment. Well, next time you will be banned. Maybe. Who knows? But, yeah, so he goes out there and he plays, and it's like the first time if nobody knows who he is and all that kind of stuff. He's at a field, and they're picking teams. They're like, we'll take everybody except for him. And then the second game, they'll all be like, we want him. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay on this team. So he's really, really good. He will be like, oh, I'm not that good. But he's really good. Like Rock Banded, that's right. I've only played Rock Band like 3 times, and I sucked at it. That was horrible. Although I was good at singing. If I want higher FPS, which is feet per second, I'll switch to my classic Spider with the uncut spring. Yes, because those springs, if you are shooting too high, a lot of times all you do is clip off some of the spring. You clip off too much and you're shooting too low, and you're like, I'm stuck here until I get a new spring. Yeah, that always sucked. But yeah. Let's see. I'm wanting to get back to Mad Entertainment letting his phone die while I'm on live on the interwebs. That's just, it hurts my heart down in my soul. Makes me cry on the inside. I'm crying on the inside. But yeah, just don't treat anybody like Chris Coca said. Nothing less cool than treating somebody poorly for having less money than you. Yeah, I mean that's not just in paintball, just in life in general. Haha, I came back though. You're lucky you came back. Cry on the outside though. No, I don't cry on the outside unless it's one of those like soldiers returning home and they're meeting their kid for like the first time in a year. Oh, I cry like a baby on those things. Those are like, yeah, those are great. Old Soul, the field I played at first played at was a 230 feet per second limit. First thing we had to do was cut our springs. Wow. 230 feet per second limit. That'd be the one time Ben would ever overshoot with his KP3 or what's he have? KP2. Was PMI2. I don't know why I'm saying KP. PMI2 from Sheridan. I got a shot right here on this joint, and it's like hurting a little bit. Couldn't get them below 250. Yeah, and he'd just be like, I can't play. It's not cool. Yeah. But I like fields that chronograph. I wish fields would chronograph people, every single player, every single time. And here's what you do. Even if you have one chronograph, you can do it fast. Explain to them. All right, line up here in this line. If you go through and it goes, you just one shot, just go pop. It doesn't go beep, walk to the right, pop. Walk to the right, pop, beep, stand to the left. Don't let them sit there and adjust, pop, beep. Oh, just a second, I need to adjust this. Beep, beep, pop. Oh, let me keep adjusting. And then everybody's waiting. No, you get one shot. Pop. If you pass, go that way. If you fail, you go over here. You do your adjustment while the next person goes pop. Next person pop. Next person pop. Next person pop. And then when you're finished, go. Hey, can I hop back in? Pop. Then you come back in. Beep. You go back to the left. And the other people just keep going. So it's not sitting there waiting. That's the frustrating part. I got behind a guy, I can't remember where it was, but it was quite a while ago, who was there for 3 or 4 minutes. And there's only one chronograph, and he'd stand right in front of it, shoot, put his gun down, and work on it. And we're like, hey, man, can we go? He's like, oh, just 1 second. For like 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. And we were all going to be waiting for him anyway, because it was like a larger game. But it's like, dude, just move aside. Let these people go so they're not just standing there. That's all it takes. But yeah, he took forever. So it might have been like 30 seconds, but it felt like it was like 3 to 4 minutes, maybe an hour and a half. I'm leaning towards an hour and 15 minutes, hour 16 minutes. Feel that in my soul that that's about what it was. So yeah, if you're going through, you're having trouble with your marker, just do the right thing and the polite thing. Slide over, let the next person go, and even turn around and say, hey, I'm going to be working on my gun, but whenever I get it to where it's going, I'm going to jump back in line. And everybody's going to be like, okay, they're not going to say, no, you got to go to the back. So just one shot, pop, pass, go to the right, beep, stay over here to the left, fix it while other people are going through. That's my opinion. I think that would probably solve 17.8% of the world's problems, and about 63.5% of America's problems. Maybe 63.25 or 3/4. But I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but that's a pretty freaking good idea. So yeah, vote for me for president of paintball. 17.8, yes, that's of the world's problems though. America's problems be closer to 64%. So yeah. Chris Coca said, and that was Mad Entertainment, just making sure that I was correct on that. Chris Coca still got national security, but one step at a time. Oh, I think that would help national security too. I mean, it's obvious how that would help. So I'm not even going to get into how it would. It's pretty obvious how the chrono rule, pass to the right, fail, wait to the left, and let others go through. How that would, I mean, it's pretty simple to figure out how that would affect national security in a positive way. Right? Yeah. Right? Yep. It's blatantly obvious. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. See? That's all you got to do. See? 2 people. That everybody agrees with me. 3, even though Mad Entertainment, he said it twice. He double agrees. I'm counting that as 2 different people and an old soul. So, all you got to do is say something and nod your head like, right? You agree, right? And then someone will be, oh yeah, 100%. Because they don't want to, no. What do you mean, even you? Well, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Vote early, vote often, says old soul. But yes, even Mad Entertainment. Mad Entertainment is cracking up. So he's going to split into 2, and it's actually going to be 2 votes. He's going to crack up. So, yeah. That's my platform, is because nobody wants to disagree, correct? So, anyway, we've been here almost an hour. I got things I got to do. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I can't for the life of me remember what it is right now because, see, old soul wouldn't disagree with that. So there, we're all good. Anyway, I will see you guys more than likely next Monday. It's like a little antenna. And I will see y'all Monday. Have a great week. Have a great week, says Chris Coca. Shoot faces. Bye-bye. 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 Have a good one.